Okay, so I'm fitting some boxing in these bead plane bodies. So you can see some that I've already got in there. That's what it looks like. These are the bodies before I start. A little groove in there. And then I'm fitting in strips like this. So what I've got here is I already have a plane that I've fit the pieces in. I've cut them slightly oversized, and then I come along with a shoulder plane and I get them down to the right thickness until they perfectly slip in. And part of the trick here is that whenever you cut this with a table saw, there always seems to be a little bit of vibration in part of the slot, typically more in the beginning and at the end. So usually I find more at the end where it's coming out. Why, I don't know. But anyhow, so I've got these pieces fit, and I've got them not just butted, straight 90-degree butt, but as you can see, they're cut at the same angle of the grain. In this case, it's 55 degrees. So, you know, we're not crossing the grain. It's running with the grain, the cut. And of course, the boxing is set at an angle that is the same as the line of the bed, or somewhere slightly steeper up to the breast angle is okay as well. So we're putting this in with hide glue. I start out, I've got my hide glue nice and heated. It's very thin, so let's get this in here. And I'm going to put just as little as I need just to get this the surfaces coated. I don't want a whole bunch in there that I have to then squeeze out. So as you can see, I just pushed what I could out the end of the slot because I don't want excess in there. Now we're going to start from this end, a little bit on the bottom. We'll work kind of quick because we don't want this hide glue to get any thicker than it has to as it cools down here. And I like to leave a rag over it so it doesn't dry out. Take and squeeze some off the bottom because that's where you get excess. And then the fit is tight enough that we're just going to hammer this in. And I start in the center, work it one direction, and work it the other. And then we're going to go on to the next one. Get there on the bevel. Some along the bottom. Sides, and we're going to wipe that off. So we're going to start where there's a little bit of a gap. I like to hammer it until it comes down just fine. And I work it this way because this always pushes the glue in the bottom of the joint out toward the end. That's where, if you're going to get a buildup, that's where it's going to be at. And this just helps me confirm that I'm in the bottom of the slot. Because the fit is quite tight, as you can see. And so this